Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho of Vancouver. This video supplements my Kindle books shown on the left. A non-drug, non-surgery tennis elbow cure with a subtitle, a new therapeutic application of Tai Chi power in e-book and paperback formats.
This movie is about a non-drug, non-surgery cure for tennis elbow. Generally speaking, most pathological explanation for the cause of tennis elbow ascribe the problem to repetitive strain injury of the forearm extensor muscle. They think it's a muscular problem because of abuse and overuse. In this booklet, I have pointed out that the major cause of many tennis elbow problems originate from a joint subluxation, the joint between the radial and the humeral bone. The radius is the bone that allows the forearm to rotate. The ulnar allows the forearm to flex and extend. The head of the radius, if you look at the pictures, insert into an annular ring on the ulnar bone. So it radiates inside this annular ring. For an infant, the radius head is smaller and not fully developed, so it slips in and out. And sometimes you see it's called nurse's maid elbow, so that the children's elbow will not extend, and then they feel pain, and then with very easy manipulation, they can be fixed easily. But not for adults. The adult's radial head is fully developed. It's like a drumstick. It would not slip out of the annular ring. However, it might misalign inside the annular ring. And when it does, the friction of this misalignment create the problem of inflammation, and this is usually misdiagnosed as muscular abuse, muscular overuse. So basically, it's a joint problem. If you correct the joint problem and then rehab the muscle, and the problem can be fixed forever. And then in this booklet, I have a very easy way, a very safe way to fix the problem. Of course, there's a more effective way, but it takes a long time for the effective way for the doctor to develop the skill. However, there's an easier way using an exercise ball. It's all fully described in my book. So as
This is the easy way of using an exercise ball to mobilize the elbow joint. Full instructions are in the book. This quick and effective elbow joint adjustment is best executed with the high velocity and low amplitude Chai form of Tai Chi power. The Chai form of Tai Chi power is one of the 13 basic poses of Tai Chi.
this movie is about a very innovative way to combine tennis and Tai Chi to enhance your sports skills, like your tennis body, and your therapeutic skill in treatment, like correcting the tennis elbow joint misalignment. Um, in this movie, first, I would like to explain to you the real significance of Tai Chi, which is not just moving slowly, and it is a lot more than martial art. According to a legend, Tai Chi was created by a Taoist, Reverend Sanfeng Zhang. He was born in the early Ming Dynasty, and he was honored by three different Ming emperors So he has a very long life. He lived for over 200 years. And being a Taoist, a religious person, he is not interested in killing people or hurting people. He's more interested in helping people and curing people. He's more interested in enlightenment than just making a living teaching martial art. And the reason why he invented Tai Chi, he was inspired one day when he saw um, a snake that can fight off an eagle. Generally speaking, a crawling snake is a dead snake to an eagle. But this snake coil itself up, and then the coiled up part is the spring that gives the snake an extra advantage to fight off the eagle. So Reverend Zhang realized that the importance of strengthening the mid-level of the body, called the Dan Tian in Chinese. Obviously, he's not the only one, because like Zen meditation and all other religions, they have the same kind of technique. But he uses it in all activity, whether he's walking, sleeping, sitting, all activity, he would just activate and use the mid-level springy power, which he called
the Peng form of Tai Chi power. This is the original inspiration of Tai Chi, the Peng form of Tai Chi power.
from which he developed 7 other forms of power, some soft, some strong, some short and explosive. The one I'm going to introduce to you in this movie is called the Chai Fang power.
This volley practice is a good way to cultivate this high velocity and low amplitude Chai form of Tai Chi power. The upcoming video supplements the rehabilitative part of the book.
This movie shows you how to cure tennis elbow, and this is part of my article that is the complete menu for you to cure tennis elbow. The muscle that need rehabilitative exercise are the elbow extensor. That's number 1, 2, 3 muscle in the picture. And then to do the best treatment for a rehabilitative exercise for these 3 muscles, it's best to start with the elbow flex as in number 1 in the picture, and then the wrist dorsiflex as in number 2 in the picture, and the hands squeezed together so that the 3 muscles are tightly contracted. You start from that point, then you extend the elbow, and then palmar flex the wrist from the full contraction of the muscle extensor to the full stretch of these injured muscles. They are given the best exercise and the best stimulation to regrow new myofibril tissues. Studies have found that during eccentric exercise, that means the workload of the muscle is being done while the muscle is in the lengthening phase, myofibrils are more liable to break down. The breakdown will provide growth stimulation for new myofibril tissues to replace those broken one and injured one. Please read the liability disclaimer. In the following short clip, I show you how the muscle extensor will go from the totally contracted state to the totally stretched state. The wrist should palmar flex at the totally stretched stage. Palmar flexion is bending the wrist forward. The normal hand grip the bar as if you're holding a bicycle bar, and the hand of the injured arm should hold it with all the 5 fingers forward, including the thumb. They should be all in front of the bar to give the most stretch to the injured extensor muscle of the elbow. Tying a glove on the handle will be safer to prevent a slippage forward of the injured arm. At full elbow extension, the wrist of the injured arm should palmar flex to bend forward to further stretch the injured muscle. This push-up rehab exercise can be done without any glove too. But each session, you should not overexert the injured muscle. 2 push-ups is enough to have an effect, and a maximum of 5 for most people. Some cases of tennis elbow keep recurring is because some of the tennis elbow have bony alignment. You look at the pictures, the radial head, which is A in the picture, insert into C, which is the annular ring of the ulnar bone. There are 3 bones in the elbow. The upper one is the humerus, and then there are 2 bones on the lower half, the forehand. One bone on the thumb side is called the radius, and then the bone on the baby finger side is called the ulnar. When the radial head A is slightly off the annular ring, there's some form of misalignment, and because of this, keep on rubbing on the joint surfaces and give rise to inflammation, and this is why it keep on recurring.
The upcoming video supplements the part of the book that shows you how to home make a rubber flag sticks for rehabilitation. Cut out the 2 steel rims of a used bicycle tire. This is 1 steel rim. Fold it up into a stick. Full instructions are in the book.
Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho. This concludes the movie, and if you like this movie, please click like and please share it with your friends in other media like the Facebook, and it would really motivate me to make more movies like this if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dr. George Ho. Subscription is totally free.